Hi everyone, I'm Dan Harding, Editor-in-Chief of Power Motor Yacht with the AIM Marine Group, and we have an unbelievable, beautiful start to the Fort Lauderdale Boat Show. My colleagues are already out all over the docks, and I wanted to take a quiet moment a couple hours before the show starts to give you a quick sneak peek of what we have in store. A lot of pursuits on display. Big model debut is the one that's coming up here. We have the 405. Coming out with a lot of new boats recently. And I was lucky enough to actually see this 405 in build down in Fort Pierce, Florida. Those guys work extremely hard and extremely fast. We're going to climb on this boat a little bit later and give a more thorough walkthrough. Winds are really blowing right now. It's real snotty offshore. Kind of nice to be tucked in here at the slip. And just ran into a few of my colleagues. We have Charlie Levine, editor of Angler's Journal, Jeff Moser with Passage Maker, Gene Craig at Soundings, Lydia Mullen from Sail Magazine, Gary Rich, Eric Colby from our trade-only team, and a number of others just already out here scouring the docks looking for the next stories that will appear in our magazine. You follow all of us on social media for all your updates throughout. Some beautiful South Ports. Chris Craft, I think they're coming out with another Eclipse, I believe a 28-footer. They also got a lot of attention for their electric-powered boat, and at the end of last show season, I think those boats are making their way out to consumers now. Looking at these regulators makes me think of a story we're putting the finishing touches on now about Top Chef Tom Colicchio and his Regulator 31. That's a fun story that's going to be in our January issue. Nice to see Hatteras here. There's whispers around the docks that they're going to be making some big announcements soon. Hopefully that means new models. It's been a little quiet since the acquisition of that company by Johnny Morris, and this, hiding around the corner, is probably one of the boats I was most excited to get on, which is kind of crazy seeing as the boat was originally launched in the 60s. The original, hiding behind here, Nitwits, one of the first fiberglass sportfish boats, first fiberglass boat of its kind, helped really usher in the fiberglass era. She's gone through another extensive refit. Looks absolutely stunning. Our friend Tom Spencer sent us some photos and video of this boat running off North Carolina. Who doesn't love a good comeback story? Senior editor Chris Dixon out on the docks getting after it. We'll see you out there, Chris. Funny seeing the MJMs over here, but it makes sense. You know, we've covered them pretty extensively, but also now a North Carolina boat builder. So it's got that Down East, certainly the Down East heritage and history. Now built not too far from Hatteras. Riviera, usually found in this spot with an impressive display. They have a 4800 making its debut. Viking and Valhallas. These guys were teasing. I think they have an announcement coming out in just a couple hours. I think they were teasing a new Valhalla. It looked smaller from their teaser video, but time will tell. Stay tuned here. We'll definitely cover that. one of the recent reviews. I just put the finishing touches on my review of the Viking 90, replaced the 92. Always nice to get a little bit of the lay of the land, remind myself where everything is before the craziness really starts. It's beautiful.
Now, one big boat that I found that's really important to us for Jason is Jack Robertson H1 has a line gun.
Let's see. Cross.
Put that right above the corner of the R there.
It's another small model of a boat we're looking forward to. Eclipse Yachts. This is a collaboration Michael Peters design being launched in conjunction with HMY. Two Oceans 555. Another brand being repped through HMY. The one and only senior editor, Chris Dixon. Chris, how's the morning going?
It's going well, man. I'm uploading some videos right now, thanks to the miracle of the 5G network.
All right, excellent. You seen anything cool so far?
Yeah, that little formula model that we just checked out was actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'm about to go, and I had a look last night, and that's what I'm uploading video for now, of a new collaboration between Albemarle and Spencer on a 53, and it's a semi-custom production boat. I don't know if you noticed it when you walked by, but beautiful, smaller sport fisher, small for Spencer, big for Albemarle.
Right,
and
right.
It seemed like it was a really good partnership between the two of them. So
No, it seems like a really interesting collaboration, and we appreciate you getting into town early and getting after it. You guys will have to stay tuned for that as well.
yeah, I'm just glad it's not real hot. It's like nice and breezy.
I know, don't jinx it. So far, so good. We'll see you out there, Chris. Later. Impressive growing fleet from CL Yachts. I think they're going to be announcing a new 80 Bravo. More on that to come. Good, how you guys doing? Yes, sir, I'll see you later. Prestige's new fleet of Power Cats, which we've been covering. You got the M8. Just got that model there. A lot of really cool boats, but very different. Really expanding the X line, the Power Cat line. Prestige, definitely a brand that continues to be on the move. Sunseeker will be debuting, I think it's called the 182 Ocean, which is a little bit of a confusing name. It's not 182 foot. I think it has, I forget exactly what the 182 stands for, but this boat's got a lot of really cool, innovative features. Hopefully I'll be able to show you guys later. Actually, oddly enough, boat made its debut at the Newport show, so that was different for it, but yeah, went right over to a U.S. owner. San Lorenzo always has this cool shipping crate kind of entrance. This should be new San Lorenzo models, but also Blue Game models, which is their Power Cat line. This one looks out of this world. Hard to see. We got the Wally fleet, which is so funny when you look at the rest of the Freddie lineup. You get very classical Rivas, Pershings, and you got this Wally. I'm not sure which one. This looks almost like the 48X, and then behind it, the Wally Y150. I was wrong. It's the 58. But I was right that's the Wally Y150 behind it. Some boats just made to stand out. Absolute 68. Does do some amazing things with the size of their windows. They were a company that was always pushing the boundaries of hull side windows and large salon windows, and it really transforms an interior. It's the company that we've been seeing around. It's L-E-K-K-E-R, which is actually pronounced Lecker, not Leaker. That would be probably not a great name for a boat. But these Dutch-built boats are getting a lot of attention, and they handle great. We had the opportunity to test one, our home waters in Connecticut, and it's just a really great handling boat. Very smooth, stable. Cut up this way. It's amazing. Still a lot of construction going on, considering the show opens in just a couple short hours. The electronics tent systems. Windy, but kind of a nice reprieve though. It can be super hot here. Go figure. Take a quick look here. Not gonna be able to show you the whole show. I don't think I have the right shoes on for that. But Fjord is supposed to have a new 53XL. Not sure which one that is yet. There it is, straight back. Just a massive platform from a builder that's really has a lot of heritage of seaworthy boats. And this is another one as well, the D'Antonio D50. One of my colleagues will be checking this boat out later in the show. Did some reporting on Nimbus Boats. Had a colleague go over see the factory. And a lot of new models coming our way. That looks like the Delta 48 Delta 54. One of our colleagues was lucky enough to head over to Sweden and run one of their boats. This is definitely made for adventure. Nice so far in Brabus. Windy, another Scandinavian builder we've reported on that is trying to make its presence known here in the US. They have a new 40, which looks like this boat right here. You post on that one as well. We're coming up, it's got to be the Nordhaven fleet. Later in the show, we're going to be going through a number of different models to give you guys a closer look. These boats are always so filled with show goers and prospective buyers that I'm thankful we're going to come by after hours and finally give some of these boats the time and attention that they're due. Leopard fleet.
What time are you planning on getting there?
'62 Grand Trawler, and then the Swift Trawler fleet. So a lot of models coming out, as you know, recently, between their, especially in their DB line, which is this model here. It looks like they're 37. Sea Ray, always count on for a new boat. I believe they have a new 28 making its debut. We got Cruisers Yachts. They'll have their flagship 50 GLS on display. And also they'll be celebrating a pretty incredible milestone, 70 years. Also, the big news out of Cruisers is they're investing in a FLIBS line, so there'll be a FLIBS 55 coming our way. All right, guys, well that's it for now. More work to do. I wish I could stay and chat all day, talk boats, but I gotta get back to it. Stay tuned here and at pnymag.com for all your show updates. See you on the docks.